Thank you to SnakeStone97 for their generous donation as a YouTube member. If you'd like to join them in their generosity, the link to become a YouTube member is in the description, or you can click the join button down below. If I could be a little shit. Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to Tennis Ace's update just came out, like yesterday, and so I'm on it, I'm here, yeah, it's a Keisuke update, as you probably know by the fucking title. Ugh. As I slowly open my eyes, the first thing I notice is the excess brightness hitting me. Far too early to be reasonable. God, I really need to put some blinds on my windows. My eyes hurt and sting, my entire body feels sore, my throat is dry. I could barely bring myself to sleep properly. The whole night, I kept being hyper-aware of the fact that I was sharing my bed with someone. I'm really not used to that. I've never been able to get used to it before, either. Then again, I never dated someone for long enough a period of time to get used to it, so I sit up on the bed, looking around to the empty spot where Keisuke had been during the night. The hit. Morning. There he is with his tiny nipples. Turning around, I see Keisuke sitting by my desk, still wearing only his boxer briefs. I guess I shouldn't be surprised since I have his clothes with me. Morning to you too. You're up early. I always wake up early. I need to in order to start my day off properly. Huh. I've been trying to get better at keeping on top of my studies, waking up early, putting more effort, that kind of thing. Still can't make myself wake up much earlier than this. That's quite alright. Not everyone's bodies and metabolisms are the same. I'm well aware that I can make do with significantly less sleep than most. Really? I enjoy that while it lasts. It doesn't last long. What do you mean? You sleep for like 7 hours instead of 8? I usually get around 4. 6 if I'm really tired. But 4 hours? That's insane! That can't be healthy. On the contrary, I've been to doctors before for it. My father was also concerned about this issue, but after a battery of tests as well as sleep studies, they concluded this is the normal amount of sleep my body needs. In fact, if I try to sleep more than that, my body breaks down a little bit. My eyes can't focus, I get tired, my mind loses all its sharpness. It's very uncomfortable to me. What are you, an elf? Beats me. Though I will say my father is similar to me, though he does still sleep 6 hours on average, so I suppose I'm just even more extreme than he is when it comes to that. Ugh. I already feel bleary-eyed, and when I get only 8 hours of sleep. I can't imagine going with only 4. You sure you're human? He's not human. What the hell? Human? There's no humans in this world. What the fuck? Okay, this must be a fucking... Think Basket forget what fucking game he was writing for? I guess that's fine then. If a doctor signed off on it, have you seen you in your other routes? Jesus. You've been awake for quite a while then, haven't you? Just a couple hours. I did say I could sleep up to 6 hours if I'm really tired. Suffice to say, the past few days were tiring. Yesterday more so than usual. Yeah, no kidding. The problems with your family, our fight, a thing we did together last night, was only involved for the last 2 of the 3 things mentioned, and I'm beat. Though it does remind me. How you hanging? How am I hanging? Yeah, like, how are you doing? You feeling okay and all? Yes, I believe I'm quite fine. Why do you ask? Well, it's just that there was... we did... that time when Keisuke quietly stares back at me, his piercing blue letting nothing but his own thoughts or emotions through. Nothing about his piercing blue eyes, left out that word. Though I do believe I've gotten quite good at reading him. If I had to guess, right now he's curious. Then again, I'm just blathering on and on without saying what I want to say, so I can't blame him. Instead, I stare back at him, incapable of forming the words that I really need. I'm just afraid to say them. Is everything all right with you? You're being a little odd. Me? Of course, I'm totally fine. I was just worried because, we usually sleep over. I'm sure it must have been weird not getting to use your own bed and all. Oh, yeah, that. It is true, my own bed is significantly softer than yours. There was this matter of getting used to it at first. Wait, seriously? I was just trying to change the subject. Are you telling me that you actually have a problem with my bed? My bed is great. It was super expensive, too. Don't complain about my bed. You don't need to worry about it, though. You yourself were quite fluffy. Once I nestled up against you, sleep wasn't far off. Really? I'm glad I was able to help. Your clinginess while we slept was part of the reason why I didn't sleep all that great. If we're gonna make it a habit of you sleeping over, we're really gonna need to have a talk about personal space. At least until I get used to sharing a bed with someone. Don't get me wrong, cuddling is great. Cuddling is awesome. Keisuke's fur is so soft, it feels like hugging a cloud. I'm all for it. But maybe not when I'm trying to sleep. I'm the same way. Like, almost exactly. Am I coming across as grouchy? I really don't want to be grouchy. Anyway, what have you been up to since we woke up? I did some studying. It's a good thing your phone is on the same brand as mine. I had to borrow your charger, though. Could use my laptop. It's not password protected. First of all, not password protecting your stuff is just dumb. Second of all, I have a respect for your privacy. I'm not going to go fiddling with your things. Oh, really? And where did you find my phone charger? Third drawer of your nightstand. So much for not going through my stuff. What do you mean your phone charger was in your nightstand? You don't keep it plugged in, like, all day, wasting the power, and even when you're not using it? What the fuck's wrong with you? Shut up. What about now, though? You're not on your phone. Oh, I'm working on some song lyrics. I keep a little pocket notepad and pen with me at all times so I can scribble when inspiration hits me. Extend my neck a bit, trying to peer at the desk. He really does have what looks to be a really small spiral-bound notebook. He even has yellow pages and everything. You really are thorough, huh? Of course. I'm prepared for everything. Clearly you weren't. Really? And how does Mr. Prepared for Everything go to school in the morning without Tuesday school bag? Don't think I've forgotten that funny little tidbit about you keeping a different one for each day of the week with all your notebooks and everything. Okay, maybe I don't have everything planned out. It'll be fine, though. Well, and what are you going to do when philosophy rolls around and you don't have the textbook for it? Where will the philosophy notes go? It's fine. I can just write them on the back of my Monday sociology notebook and copy them later. Okay, he's clearly got some sort of OCD, not something to be fucking teasing him over. Not cool. Is that so? But then your notes will be in the wrong place. You have philosophy notes in your sociology notebook? What do you do then? I can rip out the pages I use for philosophy out later. No one will know. Oh, but I'll know, and more importantly, you'll know. Not to mention that you will have a single notebook that has fewer pages than all the rest. What'll you do then? God damn it, will you get off his dick? Wow. Oh, man, you really are fucking him up, dude. He's got fucking OCD. You don't tease a person over their fucking situation. That's not cool. Look at him. He's trembling. His letters are trembling. No. Messing with you is way too fun. Fuck off. Seriously, I don't know why you'd even care about all that stuff, but I had a hunch that I'd get a funny reaction out of you if I did that. I don't know, it paid off. Yeah. His suffering really paid off for you, dick. Okay, I won't tease you anymore. That was mean of me. You're horrible. Jokes aside, can I take a look at the lyrics, this lyrics book of yours? I'm kind of curious. What, you want to see it? Why? I did just say that I'm curious. Maybe at another time. You don't want to show it to me, do you?
Not really. It's embarrassing.
Fine. If it's such a big deal, I'll drop it.
It's not a big deal, but I'd still rather not.
Understood. You can keep your notebook to yourself. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
With one swift movement, I toss away the sheets that are still covering my lower body, spit on my seat to place my feet firmly on the floor. Needlessly excessive, that. As soon as I get up, I quickly walk over to my dresser, grab my clothes, and begin to dress myself in my uniform. Pants first.
Oh, went straight for the uniform, huh?
What? I need to get dressed.
Really? I think you're just embarrassed about being half naked around me still.
Even if that were the truth, that's not important. I need to get dressed either way. Might as well do it now.
Aren't you even going to take a bath before class?
I already took one last night. It's not like I sweat in my sleep or anything. Of course you fucking do. I do, and I don't have near as much fur as you do, buddy.
If you say so.
Don't you judge me. You didn't take a bath either.
Only because I can't quiet walk around your house undressed, can I? I don't have my clothes with me, remember?
Oh, right. Keisuke insisted on washing his uniform along with his other clothes last night. Dude comes over to spend one night and somehow ends up washing 3 full outfits at once. I can understand liking things clean, but that's a bit insane. I'd forgotten about that. I can go fetch your clothes now if you want. You gonna want to take a bath before class?
No, we wouldn't have enough time. Just drying myself off would take a good 20 minutes.
And you don't even have long fur. Imagine how much of a nightmare it is for me. Keisuke gets up from his chair, walking up to me before sweetly cupping my cheek with his hand.
I'd still appreciate if you got my clothes for me, though.
Were you really waiting the entire time for me to wake up so I could fetch you your clothes?
And if I did?
Then you're an idiot.
Maybe just a little bit.
Keisuke leans forward, pushing his body weight onto his toes and stretching himself to touch his lips to mine. Lasts for barely a moment, just enough for me to realize that it was there. Keisuke gives me a kiss and quickly pulls away from it again. Someone's affectionate.
So,
can't I be affectionate with my boyfriend? It's just us here. That's totally fine by me. I take this moment to return Keisuke's gesture, reaching with my hand to cup his cheek and stroke it with my thumb. That's when I notice something. Hey, Keisuke, what's this? I try touching a spot on his snoot, right next to his lip. I see what appears to be a mark hiding just behind the fur.
Ow!
As soon as I touch it, Keisuke winces, pulling away from me. What was it? Then I remember. Yeah, we fucking punched him, dude. Absolutely not. Pow. Are we getting consequences for that? I hope fucking so, because that shit should not just be brushed off. That's... Keisuke, is that a bruise? Okay, you look horrified. That's good. The hairs rubs the spot that I had touched before, making a sharp sound as he sucks in air between pursed lips as soon as he touches it.
Oh, I guess it is.
No way. It's barely even noticeable. I didn't even notice it was there until I looked really close, but still. Keisuke has a bruise on his face. And it's my fault. What the hell did I do? Why did I even do that? As soon as the memory of it comes flooding back, the whole sense of dread I'd locked away for the night before also rushes back in, stronger than ever. Dread and guilt. Keisuke,
come on, don't look like that. It's not a big deal.
What do you mean it's not a big deal? Of course it's a big deal! Keisuke scoffs, waving a hand dismissively in the air.
No, it's not. I mean, if it were any other situation, I guess it would be, but you were just knocking some sense into me. I was being an idiot, so I deserved that.
What are you saying? Of course you didn't fucking deserve it, numbnut.
It's ridiculous. No way! Come on, don't look at me like that. You look like you've seen a ghost. Now, I might be white, but I'm not that white.
Keisuke tries to laugh it off with a poor joke, and all I can do is stand and stare at that bruise on his face. It's so well hidden, I almost lose sight of it while staring directly at it, yet it's still there. And it won't go away just because I feel bad about it either. I'm sorry. I didn't...
None of that. I don't want to hear it. Without letting me finish my thoughts, Keisuke places a hand on my shoulder, cutting me off as I speak. Now, come on. Could you give me my clothes, please? I might be comfortable being naked in front of you, but even I'm gonna get self-conscious when you're fully dressed and I have nothing but a pair of undies to wear.
Oh, right. I'm gonna get your clothes for you.
Yeah, please do.
Keisuke stands up, closing his dinky little notebook. As soon as he gets on his feet, he stretches his back, interlocking his fingers and raising both arms high in the air as he stretches his entire body. Before we go right into that, I'm very uncomfortable with how quickly he's pushing it off, because that is the behavior of someone who has been abused, and it's very unfortunate that, because damn, man. If you could get struck and brush it off as deserving it, that is, something is amiss, and he's been abused constantly, so we really should not let that be normalized. The fact that it happened at all is a severe problem, and oh man, you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up now. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now. My attention is dragged away to his physique, noticing how toned and fit his abdomen is and how strong his legs are, before quickly catching myself and snapping out of it. Be right back. Okay. Quickly step out of the room, walking to the little laundry area we have next to the bathroom and check on Keisuke's clothes. I'm not the neatest person when it comes to folding and steaming clothes, but I did try my best last night to at least make it wrinkle-free once I got out of the dryer. Though letting it fully dry would take far too many hours, and I didn't want to run the dryer until the early hours of the morning, so the clothes were still a bit damp when I took it out. I needed to leave them to air dry overnight. I'm just glad they seem to be fully dry now. There you go. They're finished drying.
Thank you.
I sit down on my bed, grabbing some socks and putting them on while trying very hard to not watch Keisuke get dressed. He's very thorough about getting dressed, too. Making sure his shirt is neat, his cuffs are aligned. He definitely takes a lot of care with his appearance. I mostly just throw stuff on and I'm fine with that. The only thing I take good care of is my fur, because it's way more problematic if I don't. It starts tying itself into knots. That's the only reason I brush my hair, because I think it looks better when it's kind of going in all a bunch of different directions or whatever, but I've let that go way too bad one time, and that's why I had to go bald a couple years ago.
How do I look?
Same as you do every morning.
Couldn't even sneak a compliment in there.
Your shirt is nice.
You really don't know what you're doing, do you?
I'm trying my best.
I guess that's good, too. I think I left my bags downstairs. I'm gonna go get them.
And there he goes. Oh, boy. Watch Keisuke leave the room while looking around for my own bags. I was so distracted watching him get changed that I forgot to do it, even though I'm pretty sure I was trying not to do just that. Wait, what's this? Keisuke left his notebook here. Did he forget about it? I should probably take it to him. He did say he keeps it with him at all times, so he can write when inspiration comes to him. Though I could take a look first. Don't do it. Do not do it. Yes, he did leave it behind. I'm sure he wouldn't realize I took a peek. I could just tell him, hey, you forgot this, and give it back to him. No questions asked. Nothing stopping me from looking into it first. No, don't. Do not. Like, I get there's probably some cute-ass shit in there, but Even, it's not okay. Just because you might not get caught doesn't mean it's okay to do. No, he didn't want you to look in it, so don't fucking look in it. Plain and fucking simple. No, bad Benjamin, bad. Damn straight. Keisuke didn't feel comfortable letting me look at it. What kind of boyfriend would I be if I didn't respect that? Although, just a peek wouldn't hurt, right? It's not like you'd find out. No, bad. Suction cup man. That's it. I'm heading downstairs before my curiosity gets the better of me and I do something I shouldn't. I head down to the living room, almost running down the stairs, trying to leave my curiosity behind. I ended up not even taking the notebook to bring to him. God damn it. Oh, why? Why is... Jesus. Why the fuck is Aki looking so goddamn evil? God damn it. I don't like the look Aki is giving us right now. Christ. I look around, finally spotting both the figure of the white hair as well as Aki sitting next to each other by the kitchen counter. Keisuke's fumbling around inside his bag, checking for something. Maybe making sure he didn't forget anything. Meanwhile, Aki is staring intently at his face, glaring even. Did something happen between these two? Morning?
Yeah, morning. You got down here fast? I thought you'd be upstairs for a while longer.
Why'd you think of that? And you? I turned to Aki, raising an eyebrow at his weird reaction. What's up with you? Did something happen?
It's nothing.
Sure, you say it's nothing with that kind of face. I'm surely bound to believe you.
No offense, but you're not exactly the most organized person. You didn't even have your shoes tied properly when I came downstairs. In fact, you still don't.
I don't. I look down at my shoes, afraid that I must have done something wrong. Instead, I'm greeted to the side of my feet in nothing but socks. Because of course they are. I'm not even wearing shoes. They're by the front door.
Made you look.
Okay, you win this one.
I win this one? Will there be more ones?
God, I hope not.
Oh, you're no fun. Did everything go okay last night?
Why do you ask?
Well, you haven't had anyone sleep over in a while before. And I'm guessing Keisuke-san didn't sleep in a futon on the floor?
Why would you...
Because he's your boyfriend. If you did make him sleep on a futon on the floor, I'd be calling you an idiot right now.
That... just because we're not necessarily...
Yes, we did share a bed.
What was with the reaction before that? What the hell happened? Why would you tell him that?
He's already bought noise-canceling earphones because of you and your previous girlfriends. I feel like treating him like a naive child here would just be an insult to his intelligence. I really think I'm gonna like you being Aniki's boyfriend.
Aw, thank you. You're really sweet, Aki-kun. What is happening here?
By the way, I was gonna eat some rice for breakfast, but since you're here, could you cook something?
I always cook something. It's not like you have to ask me. And please don't eat plain rice for breakfast. You'll have digested everything way before lunch, and you won't have any energy to get through the day. You can't live off basic carbs alone. Fucking try me, bitch.
I've noticed this a few times before, but you really know a thing or two about nutrition, don't you?
Of course, I researched all this stuff over the years. Not to mention getting advice from coaches, sports dietitians, and the likes. It's actually really interesting to know about it. Have you ever bothered to look into it?
I just eat whatever people tell me to eat.
How on earth did you get to such a high level as you did, being this careless?
Well, I'm supposed to hear that from you, of all people?
What's that supposed to mean?
Benjamin hit the ball way hard over the net.
I don't talk like that. What? Benjamin hit ball way hard over net. What the hell? Oh, he's making fun of the fact that we have, like, no technique. Oh, that's very nice. I don't talk like that.
No, but it's pretty much your only strategy when you play.
It works. Get off my back.
Benjamin, you're an amazing player, but Akiyoshi-kun isn't...
Yeah, I got it right. Shit. I thought I fucked it up.
Isn't wrong. You could stand to use your brain a little more when you're playing. You're not an idiot by any means, and you know more about tennis than most people do.
It's pointless. I tried being more brainy years ago, and it's just not my thing. Letting my body respond to how it wants has always been more effective. My body knows what to do better than my mind does. Boy, isn't it nice to be born so talented. Didn't we do this shit last night and it really bothered us? What? It's not talent. I worked my ass off.
You did. But you also are really talented. You could do things at 9 that I can't even dream of doing nowadays. And I started playing tennis when I was younger than you.
Some things just come more natural to me than others.
Everything comes natural to you. It's annoying. I've noticed that Benjamin is crazy good at most things he puts his mind to doing, and I've mostly only seen him play tennis and a little bit of him studying seriously. Has he always been like that? You mean good at everything? Yeah, he was. Basketball, volleyball, football, swimming. He's always been really good at anything related to sports. He picks it up, and just like that, he gets so good he puts experienced players behind.
You know, the weirdest shit is they're saying really nice things about us, but also it sounds like they're shitting on us. And why? What the fuck is the problem here? Why are we getting shat on all the time? This sucks.
Did Shuichi Ni ever tell you that he really tried really hard to get a Nikki to switch to volleyball? Nikki barely ever touched it, only did it when Shuichi asked him to help with him practice, but Shuichi Ni always grumbles after about how Nikki is a better spiker than most high school players.
So I'm athletic, big deal!
You're also really good at studying. It's just your memory that's crap. Your only problem is that you have the emotional intelligence of a chunk of wood.
Hey!
That's a bit unfair. Benjamin is a bit dense, but he's a good listener. I'm pretty sure I'm the oblivious one in our relationship. Benjamin has had to set me straight a few times already because I did hurtful things without even noticing.
Great. Well, just pile on the shit to invoke the fucking punch when you're fucking already getting shit on. This is horrible stuff. This is a horrible interaction for us. Jesus.
Oh god, that sounds really scary.
Why and how did this conversation turn into a discussion of me as a person?
You two were dating. Feels only normal that we'd be talking about you.
There's nothing normal in this conversation. I agree.
I like talking about it, though. I feel like I know you a little bit better now.
Just shut up and hand me a few pans from under the counter. I'm gonna make breakfast. I don't want it to take too much time, so I'll make something simple. Tamagoyaki, miso soup, and rice. That should be good enough. You put some water in the pan and wait for it to come to a simmer while I prep the tamagoyaki.
You're really fast with that knife. I know I've seen you cook before, but it always surprises me to see that.
You think? I cook pretty often, so I guess I'm a bit skilled with it.
Careful you don't cut your finger. You're not even looking at your hands while you do it.
See the way I'm holding the vegetables? This claw shape makes it pretty much impossible for me to cut myself. Knife stops by my knuckle on my fingers and is guided down from there.
If you say so. I remember you cutting yourself in the past, though.
That was years ago. How far back are you going?
I guess you might be right.
You don't guess I'm right. I am right.
You're making tamagoyaki?
Yep, that and miso soup.
Sounds pretty good. You want me to get 3 bowls of rice for us in the meantime?
Could you? That'd be really helpful, thanks.
Sure.
Aki diligently does as he's asked, grabbing 3 bowls and serving some rice into each of them for us. Even went through the trouble of getting plates and bowls for the soup and tamagoyaki too. It's moments like these that really make me appreciate him. Just completely gloss over the getting shit on for way too fucking long for it to be anything but really mean for doing basically nothing wrong. Like, this is not good relationships. This is bad relationships. By the way, I just remembered you left your little song notebook thingy upstairs, Keisuke. I was going to bring it to you, but I forgot.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. I'll go grab it right now. Be right back. Song notebook thingy. What's that? Keisuke apparently has a little pocket notebook he uses to write down lyrics and other music stuff that he carries around with him everywhere.
By the way, Aniki, is everything okay?
Yeah, of course it is. Why do you ask?
Are you sure?
Seriously, what are you on about? This is the second time you're asking.
Just never mind.
Why are you being weird?
I said never mind.
There, I got it. Made sure I didn't leave anything else behind, too. That was quick. I'm pretty spry. Weird flex, but okay. Finished making breakfast with only an occasional quip from Aki. Mostly I just listened to the two talking while I worked. Didn't take long before the subject turned to tennis once again, yet I was so focused on cooking that I only half listened to what they were saying. By the time we finished eating, there was nothing but rice left over for dinner. Thank God these rice cookers keep for a while.
That was really good, Benjamin. I think I could get used to this.
You live in a house full of people taking care of your every need. You're already used to this.
Right. That's true. Dumbass.
Did you say something?
I said I was gonna do dishes. At least try to listen.
Jeez, no need to be so snippy.
You have your things ready? We should probably get going soon.
Why the rush? We're still going to be at least 30 minutes early.
Well, yeah, I know that, but...
You're antsy because you usually get to school way before I do, aren't you?
Yes.
Keisuke sighs, leaning forward in his seat. Seeing him exasperated like this is actually kind of cute. Give him a quick and gentle rub on the back, making sure not to be too overly affectionate with Aki nearby.
There. All done with the dishes.
Damn, you were fast.
Not like there was a lot of them. They weren't that dirty either.
And the pans?
Oh, right.
How could you possibly forget about the pans? Just then a loud knock echoes from the front door, startling me. It's really early. Who?
I'll get it.
No, wait. Oh, God. At least finish what you started. The pans are still dirty. I'm also worried that we're gonna... Oh, Jesus. He's going... Oh, God, I'm worried.
Need me to get those?
No, it's fine.
Ah!
I hear Aki gasping loudly from the front door. The fur on the back of my neck stands at attention, and I run there before even having time to think about it. Oh, sweet Christ. Oh, boy. Oh, God.